In the forests of Asia, there's one rule locals never forget. If the jungle suddenly goes quiet, you don't stay there, because silence usually means something is close. Very close. No footsteps, no warning sound, nothing to prepare you. Just the feeling that something has already seen you before you even noticed it. And sometimes, when you slowly turn your head into the bushes, you were never in an empty forest. You were in its territory. And then it appears. A snake begins to rise higher and higher until it is standing upright. Eye level with danger itself. A hood spreads wide like a warning sign, dark eyes locked without blinking. This is not a moment of escape. It is a moment of judgment. Because once the King Cobra rises, there is no warning left, only outcome. It is called the King Cobra. Adults can reach 10 to 12 feet in length, and in rare cases up to 18 feet. Its body is smooth, colored in olive, black, and pale yellow bands that blend into the forest floor. Its scientific name is Ophiophagus, which literally means snake eater, because this predator feeds on other snakes, even venomous ones. A single bite delivers a massive dose of neurotoxins, capable of causing total paralysis, even death. When threatened, it rises. The front third of its body lifts high, sometimes taller than a human. Its hood flares wide, turning silence into warning. Unlike most snakes, it doesn't just hiss. It can produce a deep, low growl, like a warning from something far older than fear. And in the dense forests of Asia, it builds nests, guards its eggs, and rules without ever needing to be seen. The King Cobra does not belong to one place. It belongs to a vast and hidden kingdom. Across the forests of Asia, from the rainforests of India, to the mangroves of Southeast Asia, to the dense jungles of Indonesia, it moves through a world most humans never enter. Thick bamboo forests, humid riverbanks, dark swamp edges, places where visibility disappears within meters, and sound carries further than sight. But even here, it is rarely seen. Because the King Cobra does not announce its presence, it becomes part of the forest itself, and in this kingdom of shadows, every movement, every silence can belong to it. The King Cobra is built for dominance, because every part of its body serves a purpose. Its eyesight can detect movement, even in dim forest light, allowing it to track prey when others cannot see. Its forked tongue collects chemical signals from the air, turning invisible scent trails into clear directions. Its long body gives it reach and control, allowing it to lift and strike with precision. And its hood is not just for display. It is a warning system that makes predators think twice before attacking. Even its venom is engineered for efficiency. A neurotoxic weapon that shuts down the nervous system quickly. Nothing about it is random. Nothing is wasted. Every trait exists for one reason, to make it one of the most efficient predators in the forest. The King Cobra is not just a predator, it is a specialist. Its scientific name, Ophiophagus, means snake eater. In the forests of Asia, snakes are everywhere. Vipers, pythons, cobra species competing for the same space. Most predators avoid this kind of dangerous prey. But the King Cobra does the opposite, because by eating other snakes, it removes its competition directly from the ecosystem. Less rivals means more control over territory, more food availability, and less threat from venomous encounters. Even more important, snakes are highly energy-rich prey that match its size and metabolism. So evolution shaped it into something rare. A predator that survives not by avoiding danger, but by consuming it. The King Cobra is giant, but it is not a monster, because size alone does not define aggression. Despite being one of the largest venomous snakes in the world, it does not actively seek conflict with humans. Its behavior is defensive, not offensive. It uses its size to avoid fighting, not start it. When threatened, it rises to appear larger, spreads its hood, and gives clear warning signals. This is not an attack posture. It is a survival strategy. Because fighting is risky, injury can mean death for a wild predator, so evolution shaped it differently. A snake that prefers escape, warning, and distance over unnecessary violence. It is giant in size, but not a monster in intent. Among all snakes in the world, the king cobra is the only one that builds a nest. The female gathers leaves, branches, and forest debris, pulling them into a mound using her body. Inside this structure, she lays between 14 to 49 eggs, carefully hidden from the outside world. Then something rare happens. She stays, guarding the nest with extreme aggression, striking at anything that comes too close. For a reptile, this level of protection is almost unheard of. It is not just reproduction. It is construction and defense combined. During this time, she becomes fiercely protective, attacking anything that comes near the nest, including humans and large animals. But her care is not endless. Just a few days before the eggs hatch, she leaves the nest. This behavior is instinctive, preventing her from eating her own babies when hunger takes over. And then, she disappears back into the forest. When the eggs finally hatch, a new generation of king cobras enters the world. But there is no family waiting, no guidance, no protection. They emerge fully independent, already equipped with venom, already capable of survival. Instinct replaces learning. Each hatchling must immediately find food, navigate danger, and avoid being eaten. Most will not survive the first weeks, but those that do carry forward the legacy of the king cobra alone into the forest. The king cobra sits near the top of the food chain with very few natural enemies, but life at the top is not safety. It is pressure. Every encounter carries risk. A wrong move can still end in injury or death, and the greatest threat does not always come from other animals. It comes from humans. Fear leads to killing, habitat loss shrinks its territory, and forests continue to disappear. So even a king of the forest does not live without danger. It survives, but never truly lives without challenge. Somewhere deep in the forests of Asia, a shadow still moves through the undergrowth. Silent, patient, unseen. The king cobra does not rule with noise or power displays. It survives through balance with its environment. But that balance is fading. As forests shrink and silence breaks, its presence becomes rarer, harder to find. And one day, if nothing changes, this shadow may no longer move through the wild at all. Because even the most powerful king cannot survive without a kingdom.